What's going on, everybody? Matt VYPE here in the Coach's Corner. Tigee Rideaux building something special over at Nimitz. Now he is over at Conroe High School, a one-time superpower in basketball. Coach, congrats on the new job. What was it about Conroe that you loved?
Something to be said about being wanted, being appreciated. Those people at Conroe, I mean, they welcomed me with open arms. They let me know that I was their guy. And getting to meet the athletic coordinator and the principal felt like a family atmosphere. As you know, I'm from Beaumont, small town, and Conroe kind of gives you that Beaumont feel. The area is growing, bunch of young kids. And I mean, I just, like I said, it really feels good to be appreciated. And those guys over there at Conroe, like really thought highly of me.
Talk about the message to the community. What are they getting in a coach?
Well, first of all, as you know, I'm going to be fiery. I'm going to give them everything that I have. I don't know if you know, Matt, but I live in Pearland, well, Manville. So that's a long hike. I tell them I'm not driving 2 hours a day to lose. And so they know I'm going to, work ethic, second to none. Love the game, huge studier of the game, believer in the game. And I'm going to give these kids in this community everything I got. I haven't even started a day at Conroe. We were already hosted a huge AAU tournament this weekend. And man, the community was just like, we've never seen anything like this. I think about 75 teams, everything ran smoothly and the community was really receptive of it. And, I'm really excited about the opportunity.
You're a great developer of talent, and, going to Nimitz, Nimitz was not a power in basketball before you got there, and then you really turned that place around. Would you consider yourself kind of a developer of talent and a program builder from kind of ground zero?
I guess that's kind of my MO now. From my days starting at Hampshire Net, my first job, which was a graveyard to say the least. And my first year we won 25 games, and then ever since, man, Hampshire Net has been rolling. Then I get to Nimitz, and the year before I got to Nimitz, a couple of years before that, you had 6'8", 6'7", 6'9", big guys, but they weren't winning. And then when I got there, the culture and the work ethic that I instilled into those guys, we really started to build, and they started to believe. And Nimitz was expected to win when I got there. After year one, we won a playoff game against Grand Oaks, and then the next year we ended up losing to College Park by 1. And then this year, of course, making a regional tournament for the first time in over 20 years. So now it's expected. And so I think I don't like to call myself a program builder. It's just the hand I've been dealt. I haven't been able to coach the 6'7", 6'8" guys. I haven't been able to coach the Division I talent. So, I would love to be able to coach those type of kids and develop those type of kids. But, I believe that God is, going to give me what not more than I can handle, and whatever's in front of me, I'm going to do my best with it. But when it comes to, building a program, I think at Conroe, the winning culture has to be set. And those kids have to expect to win. With guys like College Park and Grand Oaks and Woodlands, these teams that are perennial winners, they expect to win. And I think our kids have the mentality of we hope to win. And I'm going to change that. I've already been traveling up there after work at Nimitz, and going up there and opening the gym for the kids. And we'll have 45 to 50 kids in open gym. So they're really excited about it. So if you want to call me a program builder, I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, and then talk about, Southeast Texas basketball. I'm not talking about Houston. I'm talking about the Golden Triangle basketball. The people that come out of there are such tough basketball minds, with, Port Arthur Memorial, of course, and Ozan back in the day. And, what you built at Hampshire Vanette, that might have been the greatest turnaround in the history of basketball. We just talk about coming from that area, Kendrick Perkins, the list goes on. What is it about basketball down there?
we don't have the distractions that they have in Houston. You know what I mean? Like I said, back to that family atmosphere. A lot of us grew up playing basketball together, whether it's in the summertime. You look at the Sealsbys, you know, perennial powerhouse, Port Arthur Memorial, Beaumont United, Beaumont Westbrook. The list goes on and on and on. So small town feel, and we live for basketball. I mean, these kids, they work out tirelessly. They wake up before school and work out, after school workout. You know, Coach Butte used to have to try to kick us out of the gym. And now these days, you know, we have to try to get kids into the gym. You know, it's complete opposite. But down there in Southeast Texas, it's almost like a religion. You know, football is big, no doubt about it. We live in Texas, but in that area, man, basketball, you can go back to the Port Arthur Lincolns or the Beaumont Hebert, years and years and years ago. And like I said, Sealsby, it's a tradition. You're expected to win every single year. And so these kids see the foundation. Like we saw the foundation that was laid before us when I was at Ozan with the Heberts. And we went on and went to win a state championship. And then Beaumont United came along, and they carried the torch. I have a kid, Wesley Yates. I'm pretty sure you're familiar. I trained Wesley since he was in the 5th grade, and Wesley was, you know, he was such a talent that Wesley, as a 5th grader, he had to train with the high school kids. He couldn't train with the other 5th graders. And so these kids live and breathe basketball, and the parents do the same. And you can just tell, like, it's, you know, it's just something different in that area when it comes to the want to and the drive to be great.
You know, Conroe High School it's just a big high school. Mm-hmm. And Cedric Hardiman, the athletic coordinator there, he's a great promoter of that brand. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to teach these kids on the court, but more importantly, off the
court? Starting on the court, I told those kids the first day I met them is that we may not be the tallest, may not be the biggest or the fastest, but we're going to outwork, outsmart, and out tough everybody. That has to be the mentality. When you don't have when you can't roll out the 6, 7 guys, or you don't have the point or the guards that can score 20 points a night, you have to hang your hat on something. And the work ethic, the toughness, and the basketball IQ is what we're going to hang our hats on this year. And as far as off the court, I'm all about, you know, I only do this because I love kids. 99.9% of these kids, not just at Conroe, just basketball, period, they don't get to play college basketball. You know, when you're talking about the number of schools or kids that play high school basketball, but they'll all be fathers, they'll all be husbands and citizens in the community. So just teaching them how to overcome adversity, teaching them about character. A lot of people don't understand that, you know, when I'm a teacher first. I mean, I know our title is coach. So I try to teach these kids daily. I talk to these kids daily via text message because that's the means of communicating with kids these days. They don't check emails, but I talk to them daily about, you know, being responsible. You know, a couple kids missed school and I didn't get a call. And I'm like, that's not acceptable. I can't show up to work without letting my people know that I'm not going to be at work. So just kind of developing that accountability. That's one of the words that I use. Being accountable, no finger pointing. And again, you know, I'll probably have 6 or 7 kids that were freshmen this year and be sophomores next year on varsity. So kind of trying to relive the Nimitz way again. But, you know, just kind of teach these kids about being responsible, being accountable, and, you know, living in the gym. Because if I'm asking for 3 hours out the day and you say you want to be a basketball player and I'm asking for you to give 3 hours of your day, that shouldn't be much, you know. So again, you know, just trying to create that culture and teaching them how to win and what it feels like to be winners.
All right, Conroe High School, get ready. Tigee Rideaux is going to coach him up over there. Watch out for the Tigers here in the future. Coach, congrats on the new job. We look forward to following you. You're going to have big success. You got great resources over there also and great people backing you. This is Matt with VYPE. We'll see y'all at the games.
Appreciate it, Matt.